Welcome to day 15 of the Wii Party 90-day challenge. Today, if I or any of the CPUs activate the volcano, the video ends. We're gonna go with a newer character today because I've been kind of in the mood for playing with newer characters. So we're gonna play as basically the drugstore version of Pikachu, also known as Alien Guy, because if this dude were to come up to me, I'd freaking run. And you know what? We're gonna make this game a bit more interesting today. I almost always play on Master Mode. This time, I'm gonna play on Advanced. We're gonna see what Miis we get. We got Fritz, Marco, and Fumiko. Sup, boys? So I want to take a little bit of time to actually talk about this challenge because I think many of y'all might actually be wondering why I decided to start this to begin with. So the first two things that come to my mind is the inspiration to create, and number two, the drive to build the mind. And kind of what I mean by this is this 90-day challenge is giving me the opportunity to be able to stretch myself. Not only that, but come up with great ideas too. And I gotta admit, it's forcing someone like myself to really step outside of the box because I don't do that very often, and I want to produce something that's different and unique while also making sure it caters to a niche too, like Wii Party, because I know a lot of y'all love it just as much as I do. Of course, it is going to be day 15 today, but what I want to do for the foreseeable future of this challenge is every 15 or so days, I want to go over a little bit of review of how things are going, where my mindset's at, etc. And I'm gonna just keep it a buck, bro. These last 2 weeks, man, have been fun but rather challenging at the same time, as it kind of implies. I definitely have lost a little bit of sleep, but all at the expense of wanting to create something that I know will move me to be better as well. I'll show y'all a screenshot of the graphics so far of the 90-day challenge. That way you guys get a bit of an idea of what we're looking at here. What I'm going to do with a part of these reviews is I'm going to share my favorite video that I've done and my least favorite video that I've done over the span of 2 weeks. And trust me, this is gonna get spicy. I'll start off with my favorite one though. I definitely think my favorite one so far has been the Wii Party at the abandoned mall. I'm not gonna lie, that was literally built different. The fact that we actually came across like a couple of kids that actually wanted to play, it literally made my heart jump, bro, because like I thrive off of interactions, I thrive off of people wanting to talk and stuff like that, so it's kind of a big deal being able to actually be in the vicinity of that. My least favorite one though is probably gonna be I believe it was called Wii Party Matchup but I'm colorblind. It was an interesting concept for a video, but I don't think it's gonna be something that I'm gonna go back to anytime soon, more so because it didn't really follow a set structure. I was just like, okay, maybe it's gonna be a little bit harder to play, and it did make it a little bit harder to play, but it kind of just outstayed its welcome after like 2 rounds that I played through. And I'll give the 2 weeks a little bit of a ranking as well. So I think over these last 2 weeks, or I guess the first 2 weeks I should say, I'll give it about a good 7 out of 10. For me personally, it's too early in the challenge to really give it a crazy high or crazy low rating. I don't even really know what's going on right now. I'm just kind of going with the flow, I gotta be honest with y'all. But sometimes, man, that's what makes it fun, bro. And yo, we got a lot more videos coming, so make sure y'all stay subbed up, man. Turn on the notifications if you haven't already too. I know I don't say that too much, but there's a lot of videos that are becoming, so I want to make sure y'all see them for when they come out. There's so many good ones that are becoming over the next 2 weeks, so stay tuned for that. We got 75 days left in this challenge, and I'm gonna give you guys an opportunity to be a part of these videos as well. There's a lot of days left, and there's a lot of days to fill, so if you guys have any ideas, please leave them in the comments below. I pretty much read everything at this point, so there's really no bad idea, but of course, it does actually have to be kind of realistic. I already have been reading through a few of them, and a lot of them are actually pretty promising, so I am willing to go through with some of them. But this challenge is gonna be fun though. Wii Party is one of those games that I've continued to love over the years, and I've had such a privilege being able to do this over the last couple of weeks, so some more, man. Let's get it. Anyways, I'm gonna stop yapping. Back to the video. Playing on other difficulties honestly does seem like an afterthought, so this is going to make it a bit more of an interesting game. It's not going to be the typical Miis that you guys usually see from the Master Mode, so it'll be a bit more interesting and fun, but the mini games will probably be a little bit easier. But once again, the whole goal of this video is just to make sure that we don't land on the actual volcano space, so as long as we don't do that, we're doing pretty good. We're going to have Rebbit calling off the shots. Oh, wow, he literally did that immediately. Oh my gosh, I actually lost. Bro, dude, no actual way I just lost that. Fritz was quick. Holy crap. I guess I was just so startled by the fact that bro literally put it on go almost immediately, and so I didn't have the reaction time to actually get off on the gun. And he's gonna benefit from his dice roll as well. He literally rolled a 9 right off rip into a 6, so he's gonna get a UFO. Oh my gosh. This would make up for that game being lost, please. Oh, dude, that would have been incredible. But we are going to get a good solid roll here, I imagine. Just as long as I get to the rope slim, we're doing good. Hey, we'll take the 6 + 1 = 7. The interesting part about this is the last couple of times that I have played through Wii Party Board Game Island, we have landed on the volcano space. Either I have or a CPU has. So whether or not that will actually happen, we'll have to see. I really am not too sure, but there is potential in it happening. We'll have to see if any of them make it past the stone statue. do, because if they do, then this will make the game a whole lot more interesting. However, we are going to get our first surprise space already in round 1, which I find very fascinating. Hopefully it's not gonna be me getting moved back. Of course it's gonna be me. Gosh dang it. All right, a good solid mini game here. We got Popgun Posse coming up. All right, not too bad. Once again, I haven't played against advanced me's in quite a long while, so I don't necessarily know kind of where they're at as far as skill level is concerned. I'd say as far as skill is concerned, they're gonna be kind of average at best, so I'm not really expecting the world from these guys. I'm just surprised that Fritz managed to beat me at Flag Fracas. That to me was the most surprising piece to all this. Yeah, it looks to not be much of a game right now, so we're gonna get 19 to pretty wide gap there. Ooh, that's a good solid roll to get us back into the thick of this game though, so I like where we're at right now. Wouldn't it be so funny though if this video just ends off so freaking early just due to the amount of spaces being rolled by like Marco or whatever? That'd be kind of wild. He is gonna get out the dinosaur wall early though, which is interesting, so we're gonna see a lot of progression early on in the first 2 rounds. And not to mention, we got a 1v3, which means if he does get past this, we're not gonna have to deal with the volcano space, so that could be interesting if he wins this. I'm unsure of what he's going to be willing to pick out of here though, so I think my first automatic go-to is going to be the slide, so hopefully this is going to be the best spot. As long as none of them hide with me, that's going to be to my benefit, but he's already got 1 out of the way. Make that 2 out of the way. All right, not too bad so far. The plane usually almost always has a victim, and it's going to have Fritz, bro. All right, so that's 1 down. Oh, he's going to check the middle for absolutely no reason. Wow. So long as he doesn't choose the slide, I'm chilling. All right, so I am safe, which is good. Did she hide in the boat? She did hide in the boat. Wow, it's pretty rare that they actually do that. But we will take the W. I don't know why I just like randomly respawned there. But anything to make the game a bit more fun. Oh, that's right. I forgot Fritz moved all the way back from the UFO. Golly. And he's gonna get the worst possible roll. Dude, that is horrible. And then you have Fumika rolling a 6. Man, that was not doing Fritz any favor seeing that. That's for dang sure. Let's make this a bit of a fun game, man. We had Flag Fracas and Popgun Posse as the first 2. Let's see what our third one's gonna be. We got Back Attack. Okay. Yeah, I doubt they're not going to be too aggressive on here. There's not much happening right now, so I don't really know what to make of any of this. I'm trying to at least speed myself up to get to a place where I can actually get behind one of them, but I don't know how easy that's going to be. Oh, we got one of them down, which was nice. I'm going to go this way in hopes that he doesn't shoot me, and he's not going to, which is good. I'm going to slide around the corner here, and I'm going to hope I get in front of him a little bit. It's going to be kind of hard now. Golly. Oh, he walked right into my trap. Man, it always happens. Bro actually used Thunderbolt on that move. I saw him. But we do have a 7 roll going on here. Oh, we're gonna get Stone Statue. All right, good sign. Oh boy, we have an 8 roll. Is that going to be doing it? No, dude, we actually got the volcano. You got me joking.